Remember, folks, I'm just a Muppet in a chair. Don't take me seriously. Howdy! How's everybody doing? It's good to see you. Welcome back to the channel. I am King Boomer. We're getting into a movie reaction for you today. I picked this one myself. This is a Guy Ritchie film that I don't know much of anything about. I just know it's a gangster film and it stars Gerard Butler. But Guy Ritchie has not let me down so far. I'm actually surprised that I haven't gotten into Guy Ritchie films before because I'm such a film fanatic. I've seen so many, which is why you don't see me do many of the like worldwide popular film reactions on the channel, because chances are I've seen them. But Guy Ritchie is a special case. So far I've done Snatch, The Gentleman, and Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels. Snatch is my favorite of the three, but this is, I guess it would be considered a lesser-known Guy Ritchie gangster-type film, RocknRolla. So this is going to be exciting. I hope it's good. I'm pretty confident it's going to be good, because Guy Ritchie hasn't let me down so far. So remember, folks, the movie reactions, this is for people who have already seen the film. If you haven't seen the film, I highly recommend that you watch it on your own. You can rent it on YouTube. It might be on one of the subscriptions like Netflix or something like that. I don't know, but check your subscriptions that you guys have and see if one of those networks has it on theirs, because it's going to be packed with spoilers if you haven't watched it on your own. So now that that's out of the way, let's get into RocknRolla. I'm very excited. Gerard Butler. I'm sure there's going to be others in here that I recognize, because in Guy Ritchie films, I often recognize other actors. I haven't looked up anything. I'm just confident it's going to be a good one. So remember to like, subscribe, do whatever you guys want, okay? All right. And for the unedited film reaction, you can always go to my Patreon. Remember, nobody's forcing you to sign up for it, but if you want to see the uncut reaction in full, it's always on there. All right, guys, let's get into the reaction, and I'll see you in there. RocknRolla. Ayatollah of RocknRolla. Oh, yeah. Let's do it. I know this song.
What's a RocknRolla? It's not about drums, drugs. There's more there than that, my friend.
Sounds like Mark Strong narrating.
But a RocknRolla, oh, he's different.
Oh my God, look at that bong. I'm a man. I already know it's going to be good. Tom Wilkinson, nice, I like him. Thandie Newton, I like her too. Idris Elba, no way. And Tom Hardy. Oh my God, this is going to be great. This is going to be so good. Oh, my excitement level just went way up.
My name's Archie. I work for a man called Lenny Cole. Let me give you an example of how Lenny works his magic. 2 years ago, this property cost £1 million.
Today, it costs $5 million.
What?
London is on the rise. Property value has gone one way, up.
These are the plans. It'll cost 10 and it'll be worth 20 with planning. You'll get the planning, take care of the councillor, and it'll move like shit through a goose.
Two move fast, and I love bricks and mortar.
Because of these boys' criminal records, the bank won't lend them the money they need. Enter Mr. Lenny Cole, London's money-loaning and fast-moving property magician. And this is where he waves his black magic wand.
Can't talk now, but there's been a problem.
Can't get the planning.
Oh, isn't that an unpleasant surprise?
You can't get the planning.
That's right, sweetheart.
Can't get the planning.
You've been fucked.
What do you mean you can't get the fucking planning?
The goddamn planning.
Find it.
Because Mr. Cole has ways of making life very, very uncomfortable.
We better find it.
No planning permission will be given until Lenny wants it. And now that he owns the building, he wants the permission.
Hello, councillor. I hear you got that car you wanted.
You're very generous, Len.
Sort that planning out, will you? What's wrong with you, Archie?
Was that not a bit strong, Len? I mean, they come from the same place as you. You're going to clean them out?
The same place as me. Do I look like a fucking immigrant?
Oh, shit.
They need a little bit of fear, otherwise they'll come up against me. They need a little lesson, don't they?
Spoken like a true dictator. I love that song.
Lenny will come through, but he will rate that Russian for every ruble he can get.
I can see. We are very much alike, you and I, Lenny. You like to get things done.
Yeah, that's a big stadium. What stadium is that? Is that Wembley? The only stadium I know of in London is Wembley, so let me know if it's Wembley.
Without me, you'd be waiting 5 to 10 years before you got permission to erect your arena.
How much?
7 million euros.
I expect a guarantee.
You got it. Consider it done. That's a nice painting, Yuri. It's got depth, you know.
That picture has brought me nothing but luck, Lenny. It's my lucky picture.
Yeah?
Yeah. Take it for a while. Maybe it will give you luck.
Ah, no.
We are partners now. I insist. You can give it back to me when our deal's finalized.
Give us some water and a wet wipe live, will you, Turbo? Right way, Lynn. You trying to poison me, the dirty Cossack?
Dirty Cossack.
Well, I tell you what, this communism didn't slow down, did it? You're hitting a big time here.
You got to watch yourself with this lot. I mean, times are changing.
Oh, bollocks. There's no school like the old school, and I'm the fucking headmaster. That's why he come to me.
All right, Tom. I love Tom Wilkinson, man.
You'd think you should have lent him your lucky picture.
It makes the peasant feel royal. Call the accountant and get her to clear the money.
And for that, he needs his personal accountant. Meet the very gifted and the financially creative Stella.
Thandie Newton is very talented.
You, my love, are a rare commodity. Now, come on. Give your Bertie a smile.
I don't feel like smiling. A 30-year-old accountant married to a homosexual lawyer.
Okay. Oh.
It's Onovich. You sure he isn't gay?
Welcome to the Spieler. This hot little house of crime is home to a particularly nefarious group of individuals known locally as the Wild Bunch.
I got nothing on you, son.
What are you talking about?
There he is. I had no idea Tom Hardy was in this.
Do you want in? I did promise the twins I'd take.
Oh, shit! It's Super Hans! Look at that!
But in the world of crime, there's always coincidence. And the very men she needs to fuel her thrills are the very men that owe Lenny 2 large ones.
You know that lady? The one that likes a better off life? Ah, the little dangerous accountant. Yeah, you haven't heard from her in a little while.
No, she's offered us a bit of work, right? But, I mean, normally I would just turn her down, but I think considering our current situation...
Let's have a meet.
You are quite the entertainer, Mr. One-Two. You're also late. Please don't be late.
I'm sorry, but I love the movie 300. It's such a guy macho film. But every time I see Gerard Butler, all I think of is Leonidas in 300.
There are 2 accountants taking out 7 million euros from a bank I know. 20% for me is normal. I don't want this coming back to me, so you could give them a black eye. Might help.
Very well, Mrs. Baxter. A black eye is then. Nice shoes, by the way.
Thank you. You'll be able to afford a pair of your own in a couple of days.
Ooh. Thandie Newton's a little foxy badass in this one, is she?
Johnny Quid, presumed dead yesterday when he fell from the side of a yacht thought to be owned by a prominent high street fashion magnate.
Sorry, Len, I don't know what to say.
Yeah, well, I bet he took a few people with him in his hot little crack pipe. Tell the councillor to stop fucking about with his little bat and balls and send him inside.
Oh, that is sensational, councillor. Fancy a cool down? Bit of a chat with Lenny. You know Jackie?
No. Archie, please, don't say anything.
Don't you worry about that. She's a very good friend of mine. Oi, Jackie! You fancy a run around with a councillor?
I don't know if he's wicked.
Okay.
What does she mean by that?
What would you like her to mean by that, councillor? Come on.
It means feisty one she is.
When you're in bed with Len, he likes to sweeten a cash deal.
Would you like a cigar?
He wants you sitting in the front row with a new car sitting in your driveway.
That's a nice lighter.
What about the cigar?
Take care of him, Jackie.
Lenny, you forgot your lighter.
Nah, it can't be mine. It's got your name on it.
All right.
Nothing's going to stop Lenny from his big Russian deal.
I knew he'd like the lighter. It was a nice touch, wasn't it? Yeah, she's a good girl, Jackie. You give her another drink. You're right. He wouldn't give me his favourite painting, would he, if he didn't mean business? And I'll put it on the wall.
Is there nothing on it?
Archie, I've been...
That came out of nowhere.
I've been robbed. Yeah, I don't know when. It's the painting. It's the one that Yuri gave me. Archie, this is not good. That's his favourite painting.
I bet you he's the one that took it.
Come round here and bring the troops.
When Lenny's wheels come off, he's no good to anyone.
Where was it, Len?
Well, let's just take a wild stab in the dark, shall we, Bandy? Now, you sort this out. Get that painting back, bring me a body, because I'm going back to bed.
You want to get something done, do it yourself.
Bandy, you ever ask a stupid question like that again, you see Danny there, he's going to slap you.
I'm sorry, Arch. I was just trying to use initiative.
Danny, slap him. With the right, Danny, properly.
Oh, again?
No. Come on, do it properly with the back of the right hand.
What, is this a tennis match, Arch?
Slap him. Like this. Now, if you can master a slap like that, there's no need for your clients to hold back. They're transported back to their childhood. Ask Bandy. Look, thinks he's back at school.
But he never went to school, though, Arch.
You want a slap as well, Daniel? If a slap don't work, you cut them or you pay them, but you keep your receipts because this ain't the mafia.
Not that Mark Strong gave a bad lesson on how to slap someone, but I think the person that would be the best person for the job is none other than Sir Sean Connery. Although he was talking about slapping women, so it's a little different. Remember, I'm not condoning that. It's just, you know, the way Sean Connery said it in that interview was... It was wild, to say the least.
All right, now get out there, look for the painting.
Just put the bags in the car, close the door, walk away.
Do as you're told, put the bags in the car, walk away and keep smiling.
Sorry, is this a robbery? Yes, it is a robbery. Now fuck off.
Thank you.
He's got the keys.
Yeah, give me the keys. Oi, where's reverse?
I have to lift up the knob under the gap, dude.
Oh, yeah. Now fuck off.
That was the calmest robbery I've ever seen. I know it's a movie, but still, even in movies, robberies are pretty intense. That was very calm.
I know an electrician that could copy one of those for you. Might take him a couple of minutes, mind.
Welcome to the Nouveau Riche, Mr. 1-2.
Here's one for you too, Mrs. Baxter. It's a little bit heavier than it looks on a calculator, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Until the next time.
Maybe.
She's smooth, man.
The area covers 12 acres, and it will become one of London's premier residences. What is it? Nie znajdę to my?
Это никак, старая семья. Здесь wszystko бойцы, янцы.
Времени играть в игры. Люди бизнес ждут. Это даст без проблем.
I'm scared. Russians are not normal white people, man. Russians are the hardest white people on earth.
Len?
Archie, the Russian didn't come through with the money.
Well, don't worry about that. 1-2 and Co come through with a scratch.
Well, all of it? Where'd they get that from then?
Listen, all I've got to do now is find your painting.
Yeah, well, make sure you do find it.
Hello.
I have all my people waiting, Lenny.
That's all, Councillor, just a delay. Wanker.
That was the calmest wanker I've ever heard dropped in a show or a movie. Wanker.
Fresh you down here. What do you want, tickets?
I want a tank.
He's up the end of that street there.
Tank runs the biggest ticket tout organisation in the West End of London. Tank is a fortified world of disgusting information.
I need a word.
Well, don't stand out there on the couples. Step into my world.
That is a tank. That's a big man.
What do you want, tickets?
Don't want tickets. I'm looking for a painting. Been nicked out of Lenny's house, so I want you to help. I'll leave you a little live now. There's a couple of large, get some tongues wagging. For years, there's been a well-hidden informer that's sent us all down at one point or another.
Tom Hardy and Idris Elba together. They need to do a movie together in the future. That's a dynamic duo right there.
Everybody knows this dirty fucking rat is still lurking somewhere among us.
Lovely hat, Freddie. Lovely.
Who gives a fuck what you think?
Oh.
First,
My colleague Paul will be modelling. Now, I would agree it doesn't seem like the right time of year to be acquiring a coat with such thermal efficiency.
It is the middle of fucking summer.
However, Christmas is always round the corner, eh?
Where'd you get these?
She pointing a gun at him?
What is this, a fucking double act? Get on with it, give us the price, and then leave.
Junkies, as any junkie will tell you, are not to be trusted. Selling stolen fur coats in the middle of summer would not seem peculiar to the average junkie mind.
The famous but rare Black Bear.
He looks like the Dark Lord of junkies.
Right, you two, out of here, Libo. Come on, back door, fuck off.
All right, Fred.
Arch.
Mumbles.
Arch, I see you brought your biggest gorilla with you.
That's very unkind. You want to be careful, Watson. You don't want to catch another cold, do you? So come on, where is it?
Why, can't you smell it?
No, I can't. Look at that, we can make a team.
Well, you'd like that, wouldn't you, Arch? Oh, by the way, it's for you. You buy yourself a new pair of football boots or something.
You went on for funny bastard, didn't you? Good night, lady.
Did they take the bag?
Beauty is a cruel mistress.
I must remember that line. You know I like you. I like the way you are. Very professional.
Well, that's what you pay me to be, isn't it?
Tell me about your husband.
My husband is a lawyer.
I hear he's very good at what he does. We have had security problems. I need another 7 million euros.
Mr. Omovich, I could certainly cover some of that money, but even I can't hide 7 million. There are some options I've tried to leave open.
She no like him.
Cheer up.
What have I got to cheer up about? I'll be locked up on an 8x10 tomorrow night.
We have got a party planned for you, my man.
It's not that I'm not grateful, it's just,
What? Just what?
you wouldn't understand.
I'd understand anything coming from you.
Would you?
Bob, you're my best mate.
See, I don't want the strippers, want to. I want you.
You dirty bastard! Bob, I know all your girlfriends, all of them. I told you, you wouldn't understand. What? I wouldn't understand that you're a fucking homo?
Oh my god.
I mean, I've had showers with you, man. You've seen my fucking car. I should have just kept my mouth shut. But no, not you. No.
Oh. That's a little harsh. Why can't he just be like, dude, I'm not gay, so let's just be mates? I don't know. That's a weird response from a best friend.
I'm so sorry.
Oh. I feel bad for him now.
No, I'm fucking sorry, Bob, all right? I went over the top a bit.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can handle it.
I mean, there's going to be plenty of Euro in there. I would love it.
Oh my god.
What exactly is it that you want to do to me then, Bob?
That's how they end the scene.
Nice office Lenny's got here, innit? Scandinavian pine posing as English oak. Nice touch, that. 19th century, Beaufort Hunt, master of hounds.
Is that right?
You know a man's cultured when he's got a whistler on the wall.
Or he's an asshole.
Now, you know why they call me Tank, didn't you, Archie?
I imagine it's because you're a dirty, great big black bone.
Think tank, nothing gets past the old think tank. I thought I'd fire a few questions into the right direction, because it looks like I got a bit of news about your painting.
Okay.
You're going in the drink, and I'm going to have a cup of tea. Beneath your feet is the famous River Thames. I just hope for your sakes you can hold your breath for as long as it takes my kettle to boil. You're going to give me a name.
Uh-oh, we got hostages.
If it's the wrong name, you'll be fed to the crayfish. They're American, these crayfish, big, hungry bastards. And like most things American, they've eaten the natives, but they've still got room for more. Enjoy.
Crayfish. Oh my god. Oh my god.
The American crayfish was introduced in the 20s. A guest, like most guests having a good time. They didn't want to leave. The next 50 years, they consumed all the local crayfish. And then they started eating each other. That's the thing about greed, Arch. It's blind, and it doesn't know when to stop.
I've actually caught and eaten crayfish on my own before. They're actually good. It's like a mini lobster. I didn't know that you could punish somebody with a pull of crayfish, though. That's a new creative Guy Ritchie form of punishment right there, that's for sure.
Danny! Hose him down.
fucked up.
Who's got that painting?
Johnny Quid!
This hasn't worked, has it? How can a dead man sell you a painting?
No, he's not dead. I know he's not dead, but I've got like an obsession with it or something.
Fuck's sake. Archie, put him back in before I shoot him.
I don't lie. I've never lied in my life. I wouldn't lie to you. No, please just let me go.
I don't know who this actor is, but he's doing a good job.
Your boy ain't dead, is he?
Don't you dare call him my boy.
Oh, you know what I mean. Your ex's boy, your stepson. He had a set of keys to the house, didn't he?
He just won't fucking die, that cockroach. You go see if you can find them two flash idiots that used to be his manager. What, a Greek and Minnie?
Roman and Mickey.
Yeah, whatever.
I need the fucking dry ice. My show just doesn't work without it.
Hold on a second. If you would have asked me yesterday...
Luda!
Fine, but you didn't ask me for no dry ice.
I love me some Luda. That's my favorite rapper of all time.
You are the manager. I'm the rocker. You got on the hat. Well, why don't you just pull something out of it?
My hat is deep and full of magic. I got smoke machines, bubble machines. I even got love marines. And still, the hat goes deeper. But there ain't no motherfucking dry ice.
Might be quite nice to have some dry ice. You read this?
Nope, Jeremy Piven.
Extraordinaire Johnny Quid fell off a boat, they said. Missing, assumed dead.
Johnny?
How many rock stars by the name of Johnny Quid do you think there are in the universe?
He's no deader than them shoes you got on. June, how dead is Johnny?
If he's dead, that's the 3rd time this year.
What the fuck? Oh!
I never did like you, neither did your real dad. You're a reject, a wrong, and a fucking fairy in the mirror that I inherited from your mum. Now, next week, you're going back to school. The most expensive fucking school in this country, I might add. In the meantime, show some gratitude and keep the fucking music down.
Jesus. I said goddamn.
And that's the way the world is.
Good for you, kid. Go right back to rocking out. So Tom Wilkinson is a complete prick. Oh, no! No!
The painting's got me. That's what art does to you, Pete. It gets you.
My dad used to make me watch Bonanza.
Well, that's got to have done some damage. All those guns, nuns, and cowboys.
Good description of America.
You what? Oi, that's my drink. Fuck you, sing-along.
Come on in, boy. I'll have you and your girlfriends. Do I not look like a pothouse? Well, con. Goodbye, bon voyage. Fuck off.
Threatened him with his pencil? I was waiting for him to get cracked in the back of the head when he turned his back. Don't turn your back on somebody who's mad at you.
Roman, Mickey. I tried to stop them, but I think they just wanted...
Just want to have a chat with a pair here.
Yeah, sorry to intrude. It's tasty and exotic. Bit like your June.
Thanks.
I've seen her and stuff before. I don't know what her name is, though.
And there's a singer called Johnny Quid. I'd like to see Mr. Quid.
But that's going to be a little tricky, because according to the papers, the only songs Mr. Quid's going to be singing are hymns.
And I shed a tear. But did you see his body? No, you didn't, did you? And nobody else fucking did either, did they? Because he ain't dead. And a very important painting that doesn't belong to him.
I'm sorry, what does this have to do with us?
You have 12 licenses within a jurisdiction which I control. So if you want to play on, do what I tell you. I can tell what you're thinking now.
Well, there's not much you can't do, is there?
Slow down, Tinkerbell.
Wait, so you guys are gonna take care of him?
What do you think we are? Gangsters? Do us all a favor before you catch a cold.
You were missed in court this morning?
Yeah, everyone else was there. And I got the feeling that the only person that Anson really wanted to see there was you.
All right, what are you saying, Fred, huh?
What the fuck are you getting at, huh?
Whoa! Leave it. We all know how much you love Bob.
What exactly do you mean, loved Bob?
Guessing. Case is closed. You're supposed to be in...
Aren't you supposed to be happy he's not in jail?
How did you get this number?
Oh, I can get any number.
I mean, what's on your mind?
My old man's having a party tonight and he needs some Smarties. I know it's a liberty, but I thought you might know someone. You could bring your friends.
Let me see what I can do.
Юрий — человек, который не имел ничего. Тяжело добиться успеха. Он умный.
My comrades.
Оставь это мне, Виктор. Все сделаю.
I swear I've seen that stadium in a football chant reaction video I did at one point.
I suppose you're wondering why you are here.
Well, I assume you just wanted to check that everything was kosher my end.
Ever since the painting, you know, my lucky painting hasn't been hanging on my wall. Things have not been so lucky. I need it.
Fucking hell. He's giving you that bartan again. You want to lay off that vodka?
Shut up, Archie. What's this painting back? His lucky painting.
They don't care whose soil they're on this lot.
I run this town. You got that? Me. Anyone who thinks he's rude enough, let him raise a finger, because I'll tear his fucking arm off.
Jesus, Tom.
Do you understand that, Archie, do ya?
Yeah, I understand that.
Tom Wilkinson is killing it. I hate his character, and he's doing a great job.
Would you want anyone to know if that was your dad?
We better give that man something.
If you want to find Johnny, you have to see Cookie.
Who the fuck is Cookie?
Who are you?
My name's Cookie.
You must be with Stella.
No, we're the SWAT team. This is going to be a scream. Fred, get him in.
Why, mate? Because you look like one of them.
What is this, a rich snob party?
Yeah, go on. The girls.
What the fuck are you doing here, Bob? I thought I was going to be locked up. So I thought I'd come and celebrate it.
What happened last night, okay? Between you and I. That's our little secret, okay? If you tell anybody about what happened, listen, anybody.
So they did something, huh?
Good evening, gentlemen.
Hi.
Perfect timing.
Go that way.
She's nice.
Go that way.
Drink?
Dance. You're not joining me.
I like to dance.
What is going on?
I'm Bertie. My party. Stella says you're dangerous.
I am dangerous.
Oh!
Is your friend part of the Wild Bunch?
He is the Wild Bunch.
What about security?
This would be Queen Boomer's favorite part.
You have an informer in your neck of the woods.
What's his name?
You have to pay for secrets.
Now, that's not very nice, is it? What's your price?
I want to meet the Wild Bunch.
See that man sitting on the sofa? Well, do me a favour, go over there and chat him up, will you?
Fuck off. Who do you think I am?
What was that head turn?
I hear you have a secret. By the looks of you, you have more than one. If you tell me who this informer is, then we can talk about anything you want.
Boy, 1, 2. I owe you one. This lot are doing more bugle than a brass section.
Super Hans and Cookie. He's got some great character names.
How do you know about those sort of things?
Give me your mobile.
What?
You heard me. Do as you're told. We'll go for a drink next week, and I'll tell you all about it. All I need is some paperwork.
Tom Hardy's got him by the balls. Literally.
Get that Archie on the phone. I think we got a problem.
Oi, you. What do you think we're doing? We're trying to get in.
Go home, wasters. Costs money to get in here.
No, you can't shut us down. We got an act on.
And I'm interested. Find him.
I understand. Listen, but I have to keep the club open.
He's literally right there.
No touchy.
Ooh.
I'm all right down here, mate. Let's call it a night, eh?
I'll fucking show him happy. I'd like to make a complaint. What's your name?
Jog on, boy, before I grind your bones to make my bread.
Ooh! Is that same pencil he had? Jesus. Wow! Oh my God! Holy shit, that was violent. What even was that?
Bob's our driver, and I don't want to use Bob, but he's our driver. The Wild Bunch is not complete without the driver. What's happened between you and Bob, then?
There's something about Bob I don't think you know.
That he's a puff.
How the fuck did you know that?
Come on, everyone knows he's a flamer. You're the only one that doesn't. He likes the boys. It's sausage and beans all day long, mate. Did he make a pass at you?
Yes, he fucking did.
So what's the problem? It was supposed to be his last night. You took care of him. That's what friends do for one another. Well done.
Thank you, Idris. You're a good bloke.
Did you suck his... Hey, that's enough.
all right? Did you suck his...
You must have touched it.
No! I'm not gay. All right, Mumbles? Was it a slow dance?
It looks like it was.
Mr. 1-2, I think there is something you should know about our Bob. Who do you think looked after your mum before she died? Because it wasn't me, and I'm your best fucking pal. No, it was Bob. 6 times a week, without fail, making sure she was looked after. You tore your mum's heart out when you went away, and Bob did his best to put it back. If I could be half the human that Bob is at the price of being a puff, I'd think about it. Not for too long, but I'd have to pause.
Can I have a word with you, Cookie?
We need to know where Johnny Quid is. I know, come on. You know and I know that nothing killed Johnny. Come on, Cookie. You've been fucking his life up for the past 5 years. Come on, show our boy a little love.
You ever bought a ticket to the Junkies' Boneyard? It's an unpleasant place. Horrible sound listening to a man sucking his soul through the hole in the pipe. And even worse when he tries to tear it back. He has been here, and he has done that. And then I nailed that demon in a smoke-proof coffin. He's what you call class. And if you had any fucking brains, Roman, you'd love him too. You know his music sales have gone up 1,000% in 2 weeks. Johnny, the crackhead, knows that a rocker is worth more dead than alive. Mr. Quid does not get his gear from me. But do leave me a number. And if the dead feels like calling, you'll be the first to know.
Uh-oh, he's tweaking. Doesn't look like he's having a good time. Don't do drugs, people.
Это посмотри. Танк прошел. Ручная граната. Ну ты даешь, брат, ничего себе. Дорожная мина. Ну посмотри, посмотри. 6.30 калибр.
Oh! That came out of nowhere.
I'll have the painting for you in a couple of days. Archie goes and loses the key, don't you, Archie? Where the fuck has he gone then?
I don't know, but I don't think he was too impressed with that story, Len.
I don't think so either.
I think we're being set up. I don't know how, but something is wrong.
I think he's trying to make fool out of you.
Agenda meeting.
It's gonna be bad once the Russians start shooting.
Oh my God, you're a mess. You're right.
That is a rhetorical question, I hope. So, you don't want to know what happened?
That was a cool shot.
I know what happened.
Oh, she was there.
Hollandaise?
Uh-oh.
Shouldn't you have taken precautions?
Oh!
What are these guys made of?
The Russians.
I didn't realize.
Well, you didn't realize that they had guns? Big, long, dangerous machine guns with war criminals attached to the trigger?
He's got the vest on, though.
You know what, darling? I'm just gonna leave this laundry bag here under the table for you, okay?
Fucking hell.
Oh my God! Russians are not normal white people. They're the hardest white people on the planet, man, I'm telling you.
Abandoned ship!
Abandoned ship! Oh, God. Where are you gonna go? Uh-oh. Does the cop not have a gun?
Come back with my face, you bloody bastard!
Oh no, it's him again. He's the toughest one. So ridiculous. He's still coming back! It's like the Russian Terminator. Oh.
Goodbye, sweetheart. You're way too dangerous for me.
Did I overdo it with a limp?
No, the limp was good. She likes you, boy, huh?
Rather her than you, Bob.
Oi, councillor! Something wrong with your telephone? Oh, I'm sorry, shouldn't I be here? I go wherever I fucking like because this is my town, not yours. No matter what you and your pen-pushing immigrant Boy Scouts might think. So what's going on?
You've left it too long, Lenny. You want something the city has a ruling against. Something they said they wouldn't give permission to build.
Don't give me that shit. I look out my window, I see 20 kinds of buildings this city said they'd never build. So how did that happen? The fucking termites got together for a building party, did they?
Lenny's good for the money, Councillor. He always has been.
I can't do it this time. It's the fucking Zaire, Lenny. Oh, get off my bollocks, Lenny.
Don't you ever swear at me, you yellow puddle of immigrant piss, or I'll drown you in it.
Ooh.
You don't think there's a paper trail for all those gifts? The cars, the holidays, the tennis courts, the swimming pools? I own these bollocks. Now get it done.
He was giving him cigars, lighters, and women at the beginning of the movie. My, how things have changed.
Pedro, come back here. Where do you think you're going with that painting?
You never said it was your dad's. Gotta give it back, John. People are looking for it.
You may have a point, Pete. I can't give it up. You know why?
No? Why?
Meet me in the pub in 2 minutes.
I'll have that painting in a couple of days. But I don't understand it. There's no one here.
That's because I have had the course cleared for us.
See that pack of Virginia killing sticks on the end of the piano?
Yes.
All you need to know about life is retained within those four walls.
Every time I am about to make my payment, something dishonest happens. You wouldn't know anything about that, would you?
Excuse me, are you trying to say something?
I am saying something.
I think you forget who you're talking to, you insolent bastard.
Ooh.
Are you fucking immigrant?
Might be in trouble.
I run this town.
Ooh. Yep. Jesus. The beatdowns in this movie are way up there.
I have to go now, Lenny. I'm having lunch with the consular. It's a long crawl back to your car. You should make it by sunrise, just in time to bring me my lucky picture. Do you hear me?
Yes! Yes!
Times change.
He's so nice about it, though. It's wild. It's wild.
And that is also why I cannot give that painting back.
Oh, you are something special, Mr. Johnny Quid.
I don't know. I don't know if I don't like him or the father, I don't think. So it's hard to like feel if you're deciding which one you want to come out on top or which one you think is right. I don't think either of them are right. Because, you know, even though his dad was a total dick to him growing up, it's like, this guy, just taking that one painting alone, it's getting all these other people killed. Or maimed. Or getting beat up with various blunt instruments. So, staying out of this one, I don't like either of them.
Is that you, Bertie?
What's happening about that drink? Monday looks good. I'll leave the papers at my reception under your name.
Well, I'll pop round in a jiffy.
Look at Idris.
You are skinny good at that.
Do you miss it?
Hey, shut up, Bob. I don't slap you.
I'm going back to bed. Can I come?
Moron, what do you think you're doing? Letting creatures in my yard without my consent?
I'm Malcolm, and this is my friend and colleague, Paul. Come on, John. We know you. We're big fans. RocknRolla.
Out. On your way, bon voyage, and fuck off. What is this? A sit down? A fucking demo?
And a demonstration of peace.
That's the last time I'm having you take the piss, Pete.
I'm sorry.
The dead people don't like company.
I'll tell them to leave.
Yes, you fucking well will. Smelly junkies.
You've scared them off, sing-along. But with a welcome like that, it's not all that shocking.
They took the painting.
Pete, where's the painting?
Exactly.
So what you got for us today, boys? Anything good?
Paul, please exhibit to the audience the fine artifact. We are entering the realm of the ancient art form of paint and canvas.
I'll have it. How much?
There's a pitch which comes with this painting.
I don't want the pitch. I said I'll have it.
It's a very rare and expensive painting, sir.
Have a week in the snow.
Good afternoon, gentlemen. It's been a pleasure.
That was fast. But they already know what it is, so...
Tank, what is it? I'm in a bit of a rush.
First I found your painting. Now I found out who's been taking Lenny's money.
Well, don't fuck about. Who is it?
Let myself in. Thought your lady might like the painting. Love Cookie. Well, what do you want?
You.
Well, you better come in then.
Oh, Guy Ritchie's edits are great. I don't know who his editor is, but he better be well paid.
We found out about that informer.
Yeah, I've got it in my hand right now. The informer.
Well, who is it then?
Who the fuck is Sydney Shaw?
Well, look at you, huh? Good as new.
I have to go now.
Fancy sharing some dancing lessons with me later on in the week?
I'll take you up on that.
Oh, I have something for you.
You've got very good taste, Mr. 1-2.
Is this going to be one of those deals like the Tarantino movies where there's something special in the movie, but you never get, as the audience member, you never get to see it? I feel like we're never going to get to see this painting. It's kind of, it's eating at me right now. I want to see what the painting is.
What's happened then?
When I broke my leg in 4 places, that bastard's made me limp for the rest of my days.
What do you want me to do?
I need that painting, Arch.
I'll get that for you, don't you worry. I think I can do better than that. Someone has been at the Russians' money. Mumbles, Bob, and 1-2.
Uh-oh. It's the hard-ass Russians again. Open your eyes, dude! Yeah, he's screwed now!
So why'd you call, Johnny?
Johnny's not here. Johnny heard you were in trouble, boys.
Well, whoever we're talking to, will you please relay the message to Johnny? Tell him that his dad, his Jack-in-the-Box surprise gangster daddy, paid us a visit.
Come back, Johnny.
Johnny will come quietly, but you may have a couple of problems with the pipe.
Some crazy shit's about to go down. I can feel it. I don't know, the Russians are in there. The Russians have taken over. Oh my God, what are they gonna do to him? You sadistic fuck!
Just about time, 1-2. I mean, we can always come back a bit later.
You been drinking?
No, Mr.
Think before you drink, before you drive me mad. Archie.
I got the boys wrapping up 1-2 on the carpet now. I'll be around in a little bit. All right.
Everybody's coming to this house.
It's us. Come on. And it looks like I'll be bringing the others and all. Look, I've got to go. I've got another call. Hello?
Archie, we got your boy. What's left of him?
Она мне не нравится.
Я послал двоих людей следить за ней. Не вернулись. But I still don't like it.
I don't care what you like, Victor.
Your last girl cost us 20 million. One before, even more. God knows how much this one will cost us.
Can I come in? A token of my appreciation.
What's this for?
I value you much more than just your service. I would like to ask you something personal. Would you marry me?
Really?
Well, I think I might need a couple of days just to think about it.
She's fucking with him.
No, Victor, I'm busy.
There's this painting.
A very nice painting. How long have you had it?
Years. Do you like it?
Beauty is a cruel mistress. Victor, please come to join us.
Она мне не нравится.
Oh no. Poor Thandie Newton, she's in for it now.
Shrouded and tied, just like the old days. What is it today? The rack? Or is it the old drowning and crayfish trick?
Still full of hot air, Johnny.
You're looking a bit down. Has that old clown been working you long hours? No dog like a loyal dog.
Watch your mouth, John.
Scary, ain't he? And that's what 4 years inside does to a man. You ever wonder how you got in there? What grass informed on you?
Hello, Archie.
Hey, Johnny boy, look at you. Look at this, Dave.
Show us your guns, Uncle Arch. I told the boys all about it.
Don't be cheeky. Get in the car.
Give us your money.
Oi, give us that. In the car.
Jesus. Now they're all terrified. Ah.
Be good boys, because you never know who's watching.
Jesus.
Handsome Bob. Mumbles. 1, 2. I bet you could operate a nice gas shower. I could see you with a couple of S's on your collar. Stiff goose in your step.
Ooh. Ooh.
It's the famous Archie slap.
You shut it, or I will do you myself, you poisonous little toad.
Don't hurt me, Arch. I'm only little.
Roll them out.
Daddy! Nice wheels. Sorry about the painting. Never to be seen again by the eye of a clean soul.
What are you, boy, if you're not poison? Your dad couldn't even bear to look at you. So no wonder he fucked off and left me to pick up the pieces. But that wasn't enough for you. Because you're poison, John.
What can I say? I'm a junkie, crackhead, no gooder. You should never have wasted your money on that school.
Archie, get him out of here.
I've had enough of him. I don't trust myself. Use someone else.
It's a gathering. I love a gathering. It's Mumbles, 1, 2, Handsome Bob. And it was all going so well, except for Archie. I was going to tell him a story about you, Daddy. I thought I'd tell him the story about how you grassed him up.
Oh!
Calm down. Yeah, give us that.
That wasn't one of your best shots, was it now, Daddy? If you wanted to shut me up, it should have been a bit higher.
Danny.
You're only fucking 6 feet
Danny,
away.
come here. Come here. You get rid of him, Danny. Get rid of him. You don't know how much trouble you've caused. But please understand that I will kill you very slowly if you don't tell me where my...
Hey! Archie, your dress is in my jacket.
What does it say?
You want to know what this says, Len?
I certainly do.
Funny thing about the law, it can be quite flexible. Because every time an informer finds himself in front of a judge, a secret letter
stands witness as to the cooperation and efficiency
of that informer. And if that informer provides adequate information, that dog of dogs is magically released.
Sort of get out of jail free card.
Now you give us the names of the people you want put down, and we'll get them the long sentences. And then you can appear to reduce those terms through your contacts.
Of course, the informer always uses a false name.
You can have Elvis fucking Presley if you fancy.
But I've seen this name many times over the last 20 years. Who is this Sydney Shaw, then?
Nothing to do with you.
What name do you like the sound of?
I like Sydney. Sydney Shaw.
Sounds a bit like an actor.
You're free to go, Mr. Sydney Shaw.
Oh!
Are a very dirty bastard, Sydney. Cut that lot free. Get him out of here now.
No need to worry just yet, fellas. Nothing's gonna happen while we're standing in the lift, because they'd have to carry the corpses over to the cars. In about 2 minutes from now, Danny boy over there is gonna turn and pop me 2 in the head. Then 1 in the throat, just to be sure. They're gonna put our 3 corpses in the boot of a stolen car and pour 6 gallons of petrol on top. Danny boy is rattled because he knows that you know he's gonna fire.
Luda! I like how they stopped.
Mickey, pass me the gun. Quickly, Mickey. Don't worry, he can't defend himself. He's got no head. May I please have some help, fellas?
Put your fucking hands up!
Oh, shit. Oh! 1, 2. And my two favorites. Oh, no. He's put him in with the crayfish.
Freddie Ed. Give him a 5 for a little bank job he's about to pull.
Fraser Nash, 15 years.
1, 2 to calm the flash fucker down.
Cousin Ronnie got 6 years because of you bastard.
Mumbles thinks he's a clever boy, so give him a 3.
Michael Dexter, 8 years.
The Jew twins, 14 years. Archie.
4 years for Archie.
4 long fucking years.
The American crayfish will take care of him.
And the demise of Lenny has blown a new season into the lungs of young Johnny. Goodbye, Mr. Sidney Short.
Well, it looks like that clinic sorted you right out, Johnny boy. You feeling better?
Well, I was, until I saw yous twos.
Come on, give us a cuddle. Welcome home.
Give us your money, Arch.
No, I can do better than that. Show him his welcome home present.
You got me another coffin? Goodbye, cruel world.
Now, I know how much you like the art, Johnny boy, so I thought that'd look good on your wall.
Someone's been telling you stories, Arch. Now, that must have been expensive.
As it happens, it did cost a very wealthy Russian an arm and a leg. See, your music's back in the chart.
Well, that was when I was a rock and roller.
Why, what you gonna be now, John?
Because I'm going to be just like you, Uncle. I'm going to be a real rock and roller.
The real RocknRolla? So did they do a sequel? Because I haven't heard about a sequel to this. Anyway, that was fantastic. I really like that movie. I like all of Guy Ritchie's movies that I've seen so far. They're very well done. There's one that he's got coming out in theaters soon called The Covenant, and that I've seen the trailer for that. That looks like a good movie. I think me and Queen Boomer are going to go see that ourselves in the theater. So I think it comes out next month sometime. I could be wrong, but by the time this hits YouTube, it might have already been out. But RocknRolla, I really liked it. Although I will say the one criticism I have of it is it's not a bad criticism. I just don't think it's good as good as the other three: Snatch, Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels, and The Gentleman. Otherwise, it's great. But, you know, those three films I absolutely loved. And I loved this one. But I just don't think it packed the same punch that those three did. In my opinion, you know, if you disagree, you know, I can't argue against that, really. But it's been a pleasure watching these for you guys. And I'm a big Guy Ritchie fan now. So if there's other Guy Ritchie films that you feel compelled to tell me about that you think I have to see, please let me know in the comments below. But the big compliment that I'm going to throw in here, now this is also my opinion, so please don't crucify me. But I think that this, of those four, Snatch, Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels, The Gentleman, and this one, RocknRolla. I think RocknRolla had the best cast. They certainly had the most star-studded cast, in my opinion. Now, that may be because at the time when this was made, I'm not sure what year it came out, but I'm sure that Idris Elba and Tom Hardy in particular were not the stars that they are now. They were certainly still famous, but you know they're like megastars now. At the time this movie came out, I'll have to look it up after I log off here, but it seems like this movie came out like 15 years ago. So at the time they probably weren't the big stars that they are now. But I feel like this had the most talented cast of the four Guy Ritchie films that I've seen so far. If you disagree, let me know. Let me know which one's your favorite one and why, and curious to know. But I've had a blast watching all far. There's not like, you know, that's like the one criticism I had about it, was that it wasn't as good as the other three. So you know it's great. I've really enjoyed it. I just that the other thing is I don't think it packed the same punch as the other three. But that ending was for that last like 5 minutes of the ending, it was pretty intense. Yeah, I had a great time watching it, folks. So thank you for watching along with me in this reaction. And I hope you guys have a great day today. Stay safe out there, and like, subscribe, do whatever you want. In the meantime, once again, if you got another movie suggestion, in particular a Guy Ritchie one, let me know in the comments below. All right, Boomerites, until then, adieu! And I'll see you next time. Peace out, everybody.